Now, mind you, I do still feel like there's something else going on, right? Because afterwards, right, when Saron ends up dead, they frame him because it's a dagger that like was used to kill him. Mind you, everyone saw his dagger break.
Right, so obviously that means that
the brainwashing,
the curse
from that girl is working. Yep. And the king was even like, like we had banished him, kill him, whatever. So he escapes. But then afterwards, the king says, "I'm surprised Saron died that easy," which me too. I feel like that'd be a very hard guy to assassinate.
So, or he's still alive. And he planned this whole thing.
You see where I'm going.
And if he ends up still being the bad guy in this, I'm gonna be sick.
Welcome back, Candle Boys. Today we're checking out the latest episode of My Status as an Assassin. Obviously exceeds the heroes.
Long name, man.
They gotta work on that title. We're gonna have to make an abbreviation. Assassin. Call it a day. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. This episode threw me for a loop. Because first, we end up finding out that the hero, not only was he just cursed, but he wasn't even cursed in the dungeon, right? There was an outside curse that had already struck this dude, right? And so because of that, he couldn't really perform in the dungeon when the Minotaur pulls up. So our boy, the assassin, he had to really show up and show out. You feel me? He ends up unlocking this new type of magic called like shadow magic. And completely like eviscerates this Minotaur. I ain't gonna lie, I went crazy.
The only problem is that he cannot control this shadow magic yet. So he's gonna need a lot more training in order to like
to level it up essentially.
Yeah, because right now it's a little overwhelming and it could possibly just kill randoms in the area.
Yeah. So but luckily his little knight commander homie,
Saron.
Saron, Commander Saron. He ends up going behind him, calms him down, and helps him pretty much like get his powers back under control. Right? After that, they have like a little bit of a heart-to-heart where he's like, hey, this like curse that happened to the hero, like I have a suspicion of who might have done it, right? And so our boy is like, okay, let me know what his suspicion is and I'll go check it out. Ends up being the princess of the kingdom, right? She has this like stone, this black stone, and each stone, I guess, has like is tied to a different person, but the one he initially sees is for the hero, right? And she's like trying to turn him into a puppet. And so as soon as he sees that, he was like, oh, hell nah. So he cuts it in half. But he's stupid. Because here's the thing. This don't even sound like
it. He showed his face.
Yeah. I'm like, you've been using concealment this whole time.
That's facts.
You see the princess doing some sketchy stuff, but now you want to just go show your face and talk to her. I would have been concealed and asked her some questions. Really freak her out. You know? Because I thought he was going to kill her initially when I saw that he was just straight talking to her like face to face, you know? But after that, bro, he just leaves. And mind you, as soon as he leaves, she opens her cupboard and she's like, good thing I got 18.
Yeah, that's what
started naming up all his classmates. I was like, oh.
But see, that's what reminds me though, because with Saron gave him that sword too.
Oh yeah,
I want to know exactly what the sword will end up like.
You know what my suspicion is for that sword?
What?
Because remember, he said the hero already has a weapon that they get given, which is the holy sword, right? I think that's what they normally give the hero class. My assumption is the first hero was an assassin like him.
I mean, that's probably what Saron gave it to him for, just because he read up on it and he stole it.
Because I just feel like it's like a black katana.
Yeah, it makes sense.
With all these engravings on it.
Have a katana.
Yeah, so I was just like, it had to have been probably like another assassin like him, but maybe earlier in the kingdom's timeline. Like they didn't have good technology to see who the hero was, or just who was the strongest. And it might have just been like another same build. You know? That's my guess as far as that goes. But point being is, after all of this happens, right? The next day, Saron had told him, like, hey, make sure you don't sleep in the castle. You just showed your face like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even mad at you. Just stay away from the castle. Otherwise, they will come try to kill you because they know they can't curse you at this point. You know what I mean? And so he stays outside the castle, does his thing. The next day, bro, you walk it up like, hey, there's a commotion. What's going on, guys?
Slipped in a tree.
Bro. Saron got killed, man. They packed that boy up quick.
Packed up. There's a whole sword in his chest, man, or a dagger.
I had to apologize to this man, Saron, bro.
Me too, man.
I thought he was an op.
Oh yeah, he was just being weird.
He was really just a good guy, man.
Yeah, turned out he was a good guy.
I'm a jaded anime watcher. Usually, whenever somebody's being too cool and they got super nice powers.
Yeah, something wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
It gives me Eisen vibes. I'm just like, oh, you about to kill everybody.
The fact that we didn't read the title forgot you. And we didn't catch on and didn't know that was going to happen. But it's fine. But yeah, Saron was a good guy. I wish he didn't get packed up so soon.
Now, mind you, I do still feel like there's something else going on, right? Mm-hmm. Because afterwards, right, when Saron ends up dead, they frame him because it's a dagger that like was used to kill him. Mm-hmm. Mind you, everyone saw his dagger break.
Right, so obviously that means that
the brainwashing,
the curse
from that girl is working.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and the king was even like, like we had banished him, kill him, whatever. So he escapes. But then afterwards, the king says, "I'm surprised Saron died that easy." Which me too. I feel like that'd be a very hard guy to assassinate.
So, or he's still alive, and he planned this whole thing.
You see where I'm going.
And if he ends up still being the bad guy in this, I'm gonna be sick.
Which is why I apologize, because I still don't trust him.
But yeah, if he ends up doing that, and then it turns out that he's like running this whole thing, and he also cursed the king on top of that, I don't know.
Because here's the thing, bro. Like, I just feel like he's level 100. He knows too much.
Bro, he saw this man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's too bumpy.
And he let him walk around still. That's how I know it's weird. Like, you just gonna let him walk freely like that?
And some random bum assassins killed you?
Yeah, something wrong there.
You feel me?
I agree.
Because the vibes I get is he might be stronger than the MC.
Or he straight up just didn't want to be there anymore. He just let this happen. But that's the last resort. But yeah, I definitely think he's doing some reverse psychology thing here, and that we're not there yet. So
these are just our theories, man. Yeah. So back to the actual plot, man. He goes concealed. He tells the other guy, like, "Hey, it's me here," and then he's like, "Hey, the commander had like some stuff for you to get away or whatever in his room, so just go pick that up and go just like listen to what the instructions he gave you in there." Mm-hmm. But I guess at some point, they didn't really tell us like when this part happened, but he had explained to him how to get stronger and how to improve your skills. So you have to go to like labyrinths and like just pretty much clear out the labyrinths, and the deeper the level you go, like the more powerful you'll become.
But before that, that's why I'm confused, because he gave him a goodie bag when he had to leave. That's where I'm sitting here. That might make me more confused too, because now I don't know if he's still doing all that extra stuff. But
I think he did it on purpose though, because remember he showed his face, which was stupid. He wasn't going to leave.
Yeah. You got a point.
You know what I mean? And he left another bag there, by the way.
There was 2 bags.
Like the MC didn't pick up that one.
Yeah, I did see that.
So I don't know where that's going, but that happened. That's a thing. The point being is this man ends up going down into the dungeons, and he's low-key just solo clearing these joints. Like, he's going crazy. He didn't really have an issue till like 70 or something.
No, once he got to that lion-looking thing.
Yeah, the Manicore.
Yeah, he
almost got packed up for real.
He like stabbed him in the back with his claws.
Yeah. But right before he was going to get taken out for real, he ended up using the shadow magic, which is crazy because he got to like 470 without the shadow magic at all. Mm-hmm. So this man low-key cold as hell right now. And after he used it, I guess he leveled up so much, the shadow magic unlocked the healing ability. Mm-hmm. So now this man can conceal himself from dang near anything, right? Because he said like the stronger he gets, not only can he conceal like you from sight, but he can conceal his body heat, like senses, sense of smell, like everything. Like you won't be able to like feel his existence, essentially. Mm-hmm. But now this man can heal himself on top of that. So even if you get a good hit off on him, he's just gonna disappear, heal up, and come back and pack you up.
Yeah, he's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem.
And he's trying to avenge Saron right now, so he's definitely on a mission. But then when he finds out he's still alive, he's gonna pass out.
We're problematic. We don't trust nobody.
You know.
Hey man, say it is what it is, man. And just when I thought there was gonna be no romance tag, man, fine shit falls out of nowhere. Bro, we see like a slime.
Like homegirl from Managra.
Yo, Ike, Lady Atao, whatever. For sure. And so he cuts open the slime. Shorty falls out of it. She's like hella injured. We don't know really the reason she's here. Mm-hmm. I thought she probably got betrayed too. We find out she's royalty. So I'm like, how the hell a princess fall to the 75th floor of the labyrinth?
Royalty. So she was royalty at the gas? Maybe?
No, she's an elf though.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She's probably like an elf royalty versus human royalty. I don't know. There's a lot to this world that we don't really understand. Point being is he ends up like kind of just taking care of her and healing her up afterwards. And so they kind of have like a budding like friendship / romance going on there where, you know, she really trusts him now. And so now she's just following him like through the dungeon and she's kind of nice. Looks like she's holding her own a little bit down there. You know what I'm saying? She got like gravity magic and stuff like that. And
gravity,
you know what I'm saying? Facts. She's dropping like the big old like gravity balls on people. And so it gets to the point where they get to like, I think it's like floor 80 and there's a dragon in there. And that dragon look can't go out moving.
No, yeah. He didn't even have actual fire. He had like blue
straight
fire,
beams.
like a blue beam. Yeah, that was disgusting. I was like, oh, all right.
But you know what I'm saying? After a little bit of effort, they ended up finally taking out this dragon. And that's where the episode ends. But we did hear that whenever he hits like certain milestones as far as level and also bosses, his stats grow a lot. So I'm actually really interested to see like how OD he is when he comes out of here. But I don't even think he's a level 100 yet. He's going to get some sort of like unique skill when he hits 100. So I'm like, it's going to be crazy. But then let's go back a little bit because his classmates, they was all brainwashed. They all got cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So only the hero actually didn't have the brainwashing, but he's low-key like, hey, everybody acting a little weird.
That's what I'm saying. But he also didn't blame him, though, in that moment. So
no, 100%. It's because everyone else wouldn't have probably, but they just couldn't think for themselves, really. You know what I mean? And so we end up finding out that the Commander Saron's homie, starts with a B, for his name, but he had already told the hero, like, hey, they're all brainwashed, like, just act normal, essentially. Like, we gonna try to work on this, but right now it's not gonna work out. And so his job is he's trying to see if he can at least get them to do what they came here to do, which is go kill the Demon King. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that's brainwashed was like, nah, we can't do that right now. Like, they're giving all these excuses. But then the dude with the long hair that we peeped from the beginning, because he has like main character type of energy, he was like, I'll go with you. And then like 6 other people was like, yeah, we'll go with you. And I was just like, it's strange, you know what I'm saying? But then we end up finding out it was literally just them. And the knights, the vice captain of the knights, had used a skill called suggestion because it can override curses for just like to get one person to do one thing. And he suggested to that long haired dude to go to that room and slice up like most of the freaking what's it called? Most of the crystals. So that's how those like 6 or 7 were able to get out of the control of like the curse. So I was like, that's tough.
That is tough.
So he's low key moving with some psyche. He ain't getting assassinated. He's like, keeping my job.
Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yep. And so they finally were able to get out the kingdom, and they're trying to go on their own little adventure. And we also kind of see that him and our main character, they kind of have like a little bit of a bond because like their sisters are friends, and he actually goes out the way to notice him a little bit. But like they have like that vibe when you go to the gym and you don't know somebody's name, but like you just keep you like, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they be moving with each other. And so we end up seeing that like he kind of wants to end up meeting up with them again because he realized like, yeah, we hold you, but I couldn't control myself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be cool to see how those two sides of the story intersect because I feel like now we're gonna have the MC on this growth journey, but also like the drama that's probably gonna come with traveling with this princess that most likely her kingdom is trying to kill. You know what I mean?
They've probably been trying to kill her for years at this point, maybe. Exactly. Who knows?
And then we have the main kingdom where they're just hella corrupt. And then there's also an actual demon king out there. Like a full-on Sakuna just sitting out there waiting to wreck everybody. So I feel like this story has a lot of like potential paths. I just hope it all comes together in a really like good way. You know what I mean? But this episode, honestly, I would rate it 8.5.
Sure, I'll take that.
You know what I'm saying? It was a solid episode. I like the animation style of the show. I feel like it's just very old school nostalgia for me. I don't know, but it's just it hits just right. You know what I'm saying? I'd be watching them move. Like even when that man Saron died, they just made that nigga look beautiful for no reason. He was just like, ah.
He ain't dead.
I was like, hey,
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, look at this majestic ass nigga. He dead though. But either way, man, y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Aside from that, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.